This is just a really quick little update. Not much is going on this weekend. No, we're just doing some random work around the house. It's been really pleasant in the morning and the evening, so we've been doing a little bit of work outside in the yard, and yeah, that's really been it. So had to go run errands this morning. Had to go pick up our curbside delivery grocery order for the week. Had to go by the bank and do a deposit at the ATM, and had to go to Home Improvement Center and get some ant poison for the yard. And I got a few garden things. Got some seeds for my arrow garden. I don't have a pod with cilantro, so I got some cilantro, and I don't have a pod with peppermint, so I got some peppermint. I've got some of those grow your own pods where you put your own seeds in them. We're going to be restarting our 2 arrow gardens later on over the weekend, so I'm going to do one that's all herbs and one that's salad greens, and I already have the salad green pods and most of the herb pods, but like I said, I wanted specifically some cilantro and peppermint, so I'm going to have those. I had my first iron infusion this week. I had it on Wednesday, and everything went fine. No complications, no allergic reaction. Side effects were really minimal. Wednesday night, and then all day Thursday and all day Friday, I had a headache. And not a horrible, like a migraine headache, but like behind my forehead and eyebrows. And they told me a headache was a really common side effect, so not to worry about it. And I didn't. I just took some Tylenol and took it easy, and I was fine. So next week I go for my second infusion, and then I wait 2 or 3 weeks, just whenever my doctor tells me to go get my blood drawn at the lab to check my hemoglobin and ferritin and make sure that the infusions is starting to bring everything back up where it belongs. And according to the nurse practitioner at the infusion clinic, she said I should start to feel some noticeable improvement within a few weeks, and definitely within a month to 6 weeks. That most patients feel much better within a month to 6 weeks. So I hope so, because that's right about when it's going to start getting cooler here, and I'm going to want to be out and be outside and doing more stuff in the garden and in the yard and just being out and about more. And it'd be great to have some more energy and stamina for that and just feel better for that. So hopefully that works out. But that's about it. That little piece of crochet that I showed on my last video has grown and grown and grown and grown and grown. It was that little tiny bit that I showed you guys, that little tiny bit in the middle, and grown and grown and grown. It's almost done. It's going to be a circle vest, and I have 4 rounds left to go. So I don't know if I'm going to get it finished over the weekend, but I'll definitely have it finished by the beginning of the week. This one is not for me. This one is to sell. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to sell it, though. One of the festivals that I sell hats through a vendor at is taking place supposedly this fall. Hasn't been canceled yet. And so they're going to have my hats, and they wanted me to make a couple bigger items to put up with the hats. I think the plan is they're going to hang them behind the basket of hats. So I decided I would do a couple circle vests. I had some extra yarn, and this one is a 1-2X, so this is a smaller plus size, so 1-2X. And then I'm going to make one that's a smaller adult. That's going to be like an adult, maybe like a small medium, something that would fit a teenager to a small adult. And that one is going to be shades of green. And this one is just kind of like a fall rainbow, fall multicolor. I made myself a vest out of this yarn, but it doesn't quite go with the shirt for the outfit I made it to wear with, so I may be selling it too. I don't know. It's a really big size. It's like a 5-6x tall, so I don't know that they would be interested in having that at their booth, but if they do, I may send it with them. And if I sell it, I sell it. If I don't, I'll probably figure out something to do with it. But I still haven't opened my Etsy store because, the postal service is still iffy. Um, and I just don't want to sell things and ship them and have them be stuck in a warehouse for months or just lost in the mail. And I know a lot of people are having trouble getting mail. We're getting our mail. It's just we're getting it late. Everything is delayed. Like normally, priority mail comes 2 to 3 days, maybe an extra day because we're out. We're out, kind of in the rural area now. But no, it's taking like 7 to 10 days to get priority packages now. So, but we're still getting them. But I know some people aren't getting their packages, so I've been putting off the Etsy store, but we'll see what happens. There is a UPS storefront in the closest town from us. So about 10 minutes away, 10-15 minutes away, and it wouldn't be a hardship to take packages to a UPS store because it's literally in the same little town as our post office. So I'd be going, instead of turning right to go to the post office at the intersection, I'd turn left to go to the UPS store. So I'm going to look into seeing what it would be to mail small things like hats out of UPS and what the cost would be and how reliable they are these days, and that might be an option for people that are able to get UPS deliveries. But I don't know. I'll check that out. But I just wanted to give an update that I had my infusion and everything went fine. I was a little bit worried. I had gotten on the internet and done some research and saw nothing but people having horrible allergic reactions and complications, and I was not not looking forward to this infusion, but I had to have it. The anemia had gotten to the point where my rheumatologist said you have to address this now or it's going to start causing real problems. And yeah, so um, I did it and I made it through it just fine. So I do part two, and hopefully everything will go great with part two. So that's it. I've spoken for over 7 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and stop and upload this, and I will see you guys again soon.